Welcome to Moonbeam's Messages. This is a collective love reading for Gemini. This is for your present person. This is my third attempt at recording this for you, so fingers crossed it all works and we get a reading today that is listenable. Yeah, let's get into it. So when I did my first reading yesterday, it only recorded 4 seconds because my camera overheated. And then when I did the second reading, I hadn't realised that during the first reading that I'd attempted, I'd actually turned the microphone off because I dropped it. So, yeah. So let's try again. If you do like your reading today, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It will help push the message out to anybody that needs to hear it. And if you haven't subscribed and you do like the message, then please hit that subscribe button. And if you press the notification bell, it will let you know if there is any other, or whenever I load more content on for you. Yeah, so let's get into your reading. Spirit's already chucking cards out at me, so it clearly is eager to get on with it for you today, Gemini. So as always, it's a collective reading. If nothing resonates, then don't force it to. Please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And if you don't find anything in here, please check your other placements. You may find a message in there. And if you're not looking for anything to do with your current person, then please check out either the past one that's already been posted, or there will be a future person that will be posted later in the week. Okay, so for your current energy then, we have the Queen of Swords. Now that Queen of Swords, I mean, she's got a bit of a ghost coming out of her mouth there, but it's telling me that you are feeling very guarded. You want the truth, nothing but the truth. You are not interested in any kind of crap at the minute. You are standing up for yourself, standing guard, and you are guarding your thoughts very, very well. You're expressing yourself really clearly as well, and yeah, you just you want clarity with everything. Now, in your person's energy, we have the Three of Wands. Now, that's in the reverse. So that's telling me that your person's fed up of waiting. So what they're waiting for, I'm not sure, but they are fed up of waiting for something. They could potentially feel that the partnership, if you're in one well, obviously you are in one, this is a present person, they could feel that it's a little bit unequal at the moment, and they're fed up of waiting for it to get better. They don't really see much hope in it leveling out or becoming more equal. Yeah, so they're fed up at the moment, potentially, and there is potentially you may even have a bit of a delay with some sort of plans that you were making with them, or they were making towards you. So let's get some clarification on that. Okay, so we've got an Ace of Pentacles that's come out to a challenge. So some sort of money, finances may be a bit of an issue with regards to this. Maybe there's some sort of work issue, maybe that is causing some sort of delay, some issue. Potentially, I mean, from the look of your card, you're expecting you want to start something new, and you may be ready to move on to your next level of relationship. But it could feel like your person might feel like there's a bit of a delay potentially, possibly due to finances, and finances coming in being a little bit slow. Now we do have a Nine of Swords, so it does also suggest to me that your person may be in a bit of despair. They could find, they could be having nightmares about something, and it could be extremely challenging for them. They are challenged with trying to have less stress. They are trying to come clean with, not so much clean with things, but they want a clear conscience. So it could potentially be that if you're in a partnership where you've got money worries or money issues, it could very well be that they might have a little bit of guilt, or they might be getting sleepless nights worrying about it. We do also have a Six of Pentacles, so again that's clarifying that there could be an imbalance. Again, it's coming out in a challenge position, so equality in this relationship is a big issue for them, and they are finding it extremely challenging to make sure that this partnership is an equal give and take. So it could potentially be that it could be emotions where there's a bit of a deficit. It could be finances where it's not equal. But your person is struggling with that. Now, I say this is your person's position. However, this just as well could be you. So this position and this position are interchangeable. So take it as it resonates. One will be you, one will be your person. Now, in your position, we have an Ace of Cups. So that is telling me you were ready for a new start on something. This particular one has got a brand new baby there, and they're going to get baptized. So potentially you are wanting to move forward and start the next chapter of your relationship, and maybe by having a child. It could just be that you're ready to move in together and start that particular chapter. Maybe you want to get married. Obviously, children, moving in together, getting married, it all requires a good chunk of money, and clearly your person is worrying and struggling with regards to making sure that it is fair and equal. Possibly they may need to get a new job. That could be why that Ace of Pentacles is there. They may be struggling with finding a new job that could give them better pay. It could be that you might be paying for everything and they might be out of work completely at the moment, and they're just finding it a struggle to get into work. So let's get clarification on your Ace of Cups. So what is this new start that you'd like? I mean, even the World card, again, another one with a baby. So, that it is blatantly, for some of you, you're wanting to have children with your person. So you've got a Six of Cups in the reverse. So that potentially tells me that you're looking at things from the past in the wrong way. You're either looking at them thinking that things from the past have been absolutely great and you're not seeing it for what it is, or you're looking at things thinking that things in the past have been horrific, but they were actually better than they were. So we've also got, we've got the King of Wands that's come out in a bit of a challenge. So potentially you may have had somebody in your energy that fiery and passionate, very good, very skillful with things. Possibly the King of Wands, when he's in the upright, is very loyal. When he's in the reverse, he's, can be not loyal. There could be a bit of infidelity going on there. And it's like you're struggling with something, some aspect of that King of Wands. Now, whether that is a past person where you struggled with potentially getting over some infidelity, maybe that's happened with your person, maybe you may have done something and you're being challenged potentially to keep it in your pants, or keep something out of your pants, depending on how you want to look at it. It could very well just be that you maybe the passion could be a bit challenging at the moment. Maybe you're lacking a little bit of passion and a little bit of drive, and it's a struggle to try and get to it because you're having these bad memories of something from the past. Now, we also have a Three of Swords and a Page of Swords. So that's telling me you may have had a little bit of heartbreak as well. And you're trying to learn something. What you're trying to learn, I'm not sure. Whether it's in relation to this King of Wands or whether it's in relation to something else. It could even be a child. Maybe you've had a child previously and you didn't have a great experience with childbirth, maybe. I'm only saying that because obviously of all the babies that are on all the cards. But yeah, it could be any number of things that could be causing this bit of heartache. It could be something to do with this King of Wands. It could be something to do with this past that you're looking at. And potentially some new phase of your life that you want to move into is being affected by some sort of heartbreak, potentially from the past. Now, this Page of Swords is telling me that you might be doing a lot of research. You're trying to find information out. You might be looking people up. doesn't necessarily, I mean, a lot of people say this is a spying card. It doesn't necessarily mean you're spying. It's just somebody that is trying to make sure that they're getting the right information that they need. It can also just be some communication. It can also be trying to avoid gossip. Could be that very much that there might be some gossip going on around you. And this page is very much somebody that might like a bit of gossip every now and then. So it's very much of maybe you are a gossiper, but it can also be that you're trying to avoid gossip. So yeah, it does look to me that your plans to move forward are being hampered by something. Possibly gossip about your person, especially if there's finances involved. But it does look as though you are potentially having some sort of heartbreak from the past resurfacing with regards to what you want from this new start. So potentially something may have been triggered in you. Now, how you are viewing this relationship at the moment, we do have the World in the reverse. So again, you've got another little baby on there. This is telling me that you are due to complete a cycle, but you haven't quite finished learning a lesson behind it. So you do feel like you're unable to complete it. You can't completely disengage from whatever it is that's happened. And you're not really achieving the goals that you want at the moment either because of it. So whatever it is that's happened, you are viewing it as you're not able to complete it. You're not able to get the outcome that you're currently wanting. So whether or not you are viewing this as you can't get that next step because of something that's going on with your partner, potentially finances, because like I say, any new step generally involves some sort of finances. Maybe if it's something where you need to integrate your finances and join them together, it could be a bit of an issue for you. So let's get some clarification on this World card. So we've got a Page of Pentacles. So again, that page energy, so that innocent energy coming through again. We've got a Four of Cups, so potentially you are holding on tight to something too. Now, Page of Pentacles is somebody that can be a little bit clumsy. They can be very naive as well, but they are trying to learn something, and I think that's what you're doing as well, especially with that Page of Swords energy. I think you're trying to learn something. This Page of Pentacles is somebody that goes on courses to learn things, whereas the Page of Swords is very much doing their own investigation. But it does look as though you're holding on tight to something possibly that you are learning, but you're finding it a bit of a challenge. We do have a Three of Cups as well. Now that Three of Cups has also come out in a challenge position, so you're finding it hard to celebrate something. You could also be finding it hard to possibly see this as a successful partnership. Maybe there's been infidelity in the past, because the Three of Cups can also indicate that there could potentially be some infidelity, especially when there's a Three of Swords involved. Doesn't have to have been that at all, but it could be that if there's something from the past that could be affecting you, maybe that's what part of these Six of Cups are. It could be all be related. But it can also just be that there could be a bit of overindulgence, and coming out of that overindulgence could be a little bit challenging, and that could be why you're not able to close this cycle out. It might also not be you, it could also be your person. Maybe that's possibly why there's a bit of imbalance. Maybe someone overindulges a lot, possibly drinking, drugs, partying, spending money, shopaholic kind of thing. And it could be some sort of something that you're holding on to, maybe a habit that you're holding on to that may need to be released, and that could be why your person's feeling it a bit unbalanced. Now, your challenge with regards to this is moving forward and possibly moving itself. We've got the Chariot there, so I mean, this particular Chariot looks as though it's either a rock star, but it looks like somebody's throwing a bouquet in the background. So possibly to do with marriage, possibly to do with actually moving, traveling itself, maybe going on a holiday. So it does look as though there is a challenge with regards to all of that. So possibly Again, if you're looking forward, or if you're looking to, you know, get married, move in together, like I was saying, for, you know, for your particular new start, that is a bit of a challenge. It could have something to do with somebody's religion, maybe, or personal belief system. That could be a reason why that's a challenge. It could just be that it's going very fast, and the speed of what it is a bit of a challenge. Let's get some clarification on that, Chariot, please. So we've got a Two of Pentacles. So again, it's all about balance, finding balance. And we've got a Hermit as well. So yeah, Two of Pentacles. So there's a bit of an imbalance there. Trying to find balance, but moving fast and getting that balance, that is a bit challenging. Somebody is potentially on their own. Maybe that's why there's this moving. You might be separated with that Hermit there. It could be that you are, maybe you live apart. Maybe it's a long distance relationship that is causing challenges, and that could potentially be while you are ready to move forward to the next stage. Maybe you want to move in together, but the distance is part of the issue. It could very well just be that somebody needs to do a bit of inner healing with that Hermit and do some inner work and make decisions on what it is that they actually want. Now the Fool came out as well. Now that's come out in the reverse. That's telling me that potentially somebody's using their head quite a lot instead of going forward with their heart. They can also be hesitating, so that hesitation isn't going to be helping, especially when the challenge is to move forward to success, you know. So somebody hesitating because of them being, you know, isolated potentially, is something that is quite challenging for this, because it's very much, it shouldn't be. I think the hesitating and the speed that is need to be taken, there needs to be some sort of balance that's struck between them, which is probably where this Two of Pentacles comes in, because there needs to be some sort of balance with the speed. So maybe charging in is too fast, but hesitating and sitting on the fence is just too slow, because it's not actually moving anywhere. Now, if that hesitation or moving too fast, if you manage to get that balance right, and either inner reflection, you know, that is learnt from, or whatever that Hermit is, potentially no longer isolating, if that's all worked through, we do have this Tower card. Now that's not necessarily a bad Tower. It's just telling me that something is coming down. So some potential belief system somebody may have had is coming down. Now that could have something to do with you, with your, how you're looking at things in the past. Potentially you've got some fears from the past, and your Tower may be coming down because you're going to be slowly realizing actually it's not what you fear. It could also have something to do with your person. It could very much be that they actually realise that it's more imbalanced than it was, or is. And it's very much feels like it's more of a belief, a realisation in a belief that is coming down. And it is coming down less dramatically as well, with it being in a reverse. So it's not some hard, fast truth that is hitting somebody smack bang in the face. It is a slow burner. So it's something that's going to change over time. We do have a Ten of Swords that's come out. So again, it's releasing some sort of betrayal, that Tower. So it very much could be to do with you from the past. Ready to move forward into something new. Having that new start. That Eight of Cups there is suggesting to me that, I mean, you could be looking at sticking around into some, it's like you found something that is, it's like you're settling. So it's like you just kind of settled into what it is that you feel that you need at this point in time. Let me get one more card, please. Now that Eight of Cups could also be suggesting that you're settling for something that's not quite satisfactory, but you've got this, oh no, I'm lying, that's not an Eight of Cups, that's a Nine of Cups. I'm going mad. So the Nine of Cups, is it 9? No, it is 8. I'm not going mad. I can't count today. It's because the Pentacles are in a different order, that's all it is. I'm going completely balmy. So no, yeah, you are settling, but I think you're settling because you're willing to work on it. You've got this Eight of Pentacles, and you're willing to put in the effort and the time that is required to make sure that this tower is transformed, falls down sufficiently so you can rebuild it better from the foundations. To me, it looks as though you will have something good that comes out of this. You're going to have some sort of transformation and potentially stronger foundations for this relationship if you manage to navigate those challenges. Now, let's get you some romance angels as well. See if there's any more messages that Spirit would like to convey. Keep coming out and then going back in. Okay, so deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. So that could have something to do with your person. Maybe they are worried about money and they're hiding it. It could have something to do with you. Maybe you're hiding things that you could be worried about from the past. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Now, we were saying here about potential overindulgences. They could be addictions as well. And then unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Now, that could potentially have something to do with this 8 of Cups. So you're willing to work on it though. So I don't think that's something that's too much of an issue for you if you do get through everything, because you are willing to put in the work and the effort. Just remember though, if you are putting in a lot of work and effort, it needs to be both parties, not just one, because both of you make a partnership, not one person. So one person putting in a lot of time and effort isn't going to make a relationship work. Now, we also have trust. So this situation is calling for you to have faith. So again, that could have something to do with you and potentially some sort of heartbreak you've had from the past that I was saying over here. So you bringing down your guards and starting to trust your person so that you can move forward and have that new abundant start, possibly marriage, children. Yeah. So I hope that has given some of you Geminis an idea of what to look forward to or what's coming up with your current relationship. If you did enjoy your reading today, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It would be greatly appreciated to push it out to anybody else that needs to hear it. Oh, I know one thing I haven't done though. I didn't go through the energies, did I? So we've got the Chariot, is Cancer energy. We've also got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in your energy. That was it for those. Can't believe I didn't go through the energies. I've done that so many times. I do apologise. It's not intentional. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Do you know what? You've got all of them anyway, so it doesn't actually make any difference because there's another Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and I'm pretty sure there was a King of Cups in there too somewhere, so Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. In fact, no, there wasn't a King of Cups, was there? So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio is the only one that didn't come out. Or was there? No, there wasn't. I mean, there was lots of cup suits, but no court cards. So yeah, so everything but, well, Pisces and Scorpio, because you did have Cancer with the Chariot. So everything but those two. So your person could be any of those. Obviously, they don't have to be any of those. It's just some potential indicators for some people to let them know it could be their reading. But if it resonated for you, it doesn't mean it wasn't your reading. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's reading. Again, sorry for missing those amazing star signs for you as we're going through. We'll wait until right till the end, but at least they come out in the end, and I didn't forget this time. But yeah, good luck with your future planning. I hope it's successful for you, and thank you for joining me.